So I'm going to do a little tour. I can't do all of the park, but this is the gathering place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's my favorite place to go. I have my specialists I see in the city. So if I have a medical trip, I always try to get out and visit the park. It's such a beautiful place. It is very, very naturistic. I can't even describe the enormity of this park. It's like $330 million to build it, and it really put its place on the map in Tulsa. It's got many awards, and they do school trips here, and it's just lots and lots of things here. So we'll start with the pond. You have your beautiful koi fish pond, the lilies, and there are fish ponds all around the park, and some of them have the little vendor things that you can get fish food from for $1, and you can actually fish them, and it's so cute because there are catfish in there who compete with them, and it's just very cute. So this is also on 1 day a week. You can bring your dog here, so it's a dog park as well. And of course, they're respectable. I actually have a service dog. One of my poodles is a service dog, but I don't take her out in the public anymore, and especially not, well, with COVID, because I don't, they can get that too. So at any rate, but I used to, and you'll see pictures on my channel of her here in the park. Anywho's, I do bring her out sometimes, but this hot weather like this is just too much for her. So I have an underwater camera, so I do have some underwater videos that I took from the fish from underwater. And yes, it is near an airport. So all around there are many, many flowers and many, many trees, a lot of great variety of different types of horticulture, and they do a fantastic job on the upkeep of this park. They have a lot of activities, Christmas time and holidays and various times. They have all kinds of concerts, free concerts in the park. This is the lodge building. Upstairs is the architecture, and the beauty of the wood is just so gorgeous. I love the architecture of this park in itself. And of course, it has these big, gigantic Christmas trees and fireplaces. At Christmas time, you'll see some thumbnails of some of my live stream videos. You'll see me by a Christmas tree with my poodle, and this was at the top up there. Of this called the lodge. It has a boathouse. It has free kayaking and boats that you can check out to go up and down the river channel. So I'm going to show this area here, and then I'm going to go up the way and show the kayaking area and the other part, and then I'm going to end up going up there because I'll need to cool down by that time. So there are many different trails that you can take, or different, directions to go. There's a lot of walkers and exercisers that come here. This is very nice. This is actually new. This wasn't here last time I was here, so I think that's really nice that somebody added that. They're very community oriented. They have lots and lots of support. Again, $330 million. A charity built this park. So this is the Williams Mist Mountain. Each thing is, of course, named probably by your benefactors. It's probably named after them. But there's a lot of history on the benefactors and the supporters that made this park a possibility. Of course, working with the city as well. So, another little pond. And of course, many, many, many flowers. There's not that many in bloom right now because of late July, but you come here in the springtime and oh my goodness. And I was just talking to somebody today about trying to make connections on getting a butterfly house or garden included for Monarch, Save the Monarch awareness. So, anywho's, yeah, everything's just kind of dehydrated right now, even though they do have people that tend to it regularly. So everything being so green and for the most part healthy, even though it's a hot July, they do take good care of this park. Just the sound of brooks all through the park, the streaming running water sounds that you go is so relaxing. Now you see up there is another, I'm not going to go all the way up there, but there's this big huge fountain, and there's a wall that I have a picture. You just look at my videos and my shorts of the whole wall. It's just like one big waterfall. So pretty. And it is completely handicap accessible, even though there might be a few spots that's not exactly accessible, or you have to maybe take a little bit longer route around, but it is very handicap friendly. more waterfall and brooks scenery. Look at that. Just the architecture involved. Wait till I show you the lodge. The lodge is my favorite. The wood furniture and just the ceiling, and that is so cool. So if you are somebody who loves the sound of waterfalls, this is a very nice place to come. It's at a great location in Tulsa, right across the river. It's got skate parks as well and lots of physical activities over here as well. So if you're somebody who wants to do a family outing and you see everything in the park and you still have energy left over, there's stuff to go to right across the street. People come from all over to come here to visit this park. So this is overlooking the, look, even here in the railings, even here they have water spouts. Everything water flowing everywhere. It's just so relaxing. And right over there where those tables are, there used to be vendors right there. They might have taken them out or moved them, and you can reach over and feed the fish over there. But this is from way down there all the way around there. I'll show you. You can check out boats. They have kayaks, they have paddle boats, and they have other type of boats that you can just check out to go up and down, and just have, it's almost like free rentals on a lake, because it's pretty good size little water channel. For kids, the type of equipment they have is phenomenal, the best that there is. And I see a lot of stuff that is German made. A lot of I've seen overseas types parks, like in Israel and in Germany and European type of parks. They have that here. They even have that little what do you call it, like a where you sit on it and you glide, or the string lines type of that's for adults and children. Oh, they just went cardinal. Lots of birds. If you love to do bird watching and nature watching, lots of birds. See that little cardinal? He's hiding in there. Oh, he thinks he is. Hi. My phone is getting hot. So if my video cuts off suddenly, I apologize. Hopefully it won't, but just more water. More water. Water flowing everywhere. And then they have a little water park for kids and adults to play in. It is age friendly. Anybody and everybody can go get cooled off in the water park. So this is where I have to go back around because I have to use ramps. I'm using my walker if I do any walking. Today's a good day, so I'm not having too much leg weakness, but I do have that issue. But I've been taking it easy today. Do that. You can sit up here and cool it, but they don't want you climbing on the rocks, but you can get splashed on just standing there and get cooled off. Look at the steam coming off of that. I have to go back around to get back up the other way. And there's no sign saying you can't splash yourself with water. I wouldn't say it's potable, but I mean, for your dogs to drink, but I don't think it would hurt them. I generally bring a little bowl of water for my dogs to drink if I'm out and it's hot. But I have a cutoff on temperature for my dogs because they're poodles, and so even with their short hair, they get hot easy. So I generally take them out in the evening when the temps have dropped at least a few to 10 degrees. I try to be kind and not show people's faces, but just to give you an idea what it looks like. It's so cool. I mean, doing videos of people off in a distance is one thing, but I personally don't like it when people take videos of other people, especially with their kids up close where you can recognize their kids. I just try to be respectful and not do that. There's the other angle of the deck that you can hang out. And there's a beach over there that you can go all the way around and get to the sand area if you really like to put your feet in sand. That's where I have a video of my dog in one of my shorts. The boathouse was closed, and that's the only reason they have signs to not get in the water is because of the boats. It's a liability for insurance reasons. They can't have swimming and boats in the water. It's not anything unsafe about the water, but because the boathouse was closed, I went and let her get in the water. It was not a safety issue whatsoever, and nobody cared. So, and here's a really, really cool park. There's lots and lots of kids parks, lots of cool equipment. And there are musical instruments, but unfortunately that portion is closed off because of the windstorms that we had. Thankfully, there wasn't too much damage to the park, just some trees, limbs that fell, so they have to get that cleaned up. But it's really cool. They have these musical instruments you can play on. And I do have some short videos of this park, me on that what do you call it? It's like a where you string line type of swing. Me being a silly, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I got a million things that I wish that I had, from planes to trains. That song, yeah. So that's where I was at. Not right here, but over on another part of this park has that particular type of swing. It's over there somewhere. Yes, it is for all ages. So that's the boathouse. Upstairs is a really fancy, top-notch restaurant. It's a little pricey, but there's also the deck area out there. You can just go out there and hang out, right? So this is where you can go. They have paddle boats, they have canoes, and they have kayaks, and you can just go over there and check it out. It doesn't cost you a thing. Nothing here costing unless you buy food or drink or, you know, souvenirs, stuff like that. But everything here is free. So that over there, if it's open, all the boats would be out. And so you have from here all the way to over past those trees, which you can't see because the trees are really growing out, but I would say it's probably 3/10 of a mile. I mean, it doesn't seem that big, but when you're out there canoeing and kayaking and paddleboating, it's a good little, you know, river channel trip, if you will. So this grassy area up here, a lot of people just come here and hang out, and they use it, they decorate it with a lot of different things depending on what's going on. And then that's a different part of the park. I'm not going to go that direction this time, but there's how you get to the sandy beach area. And the Boathouse restaurant is kind of pricey, but it's a top-notch restaurant. And they are open on Christmas. You have really nice Christmas dinner. And I don't know if you can reserve it or not, but so that's the lounge, like you just hang out area, and they have rocking chairs and just kind of overlook the park. Another nice hangout place at this park. Then there is a museum underneath the boathouse. The top, this is called the boathouse. The top is a restaurant, and the bottom is a museum, and of course you have the boats. And so there's restrooms. So you have a cafe downstairs where you can, I think they're still doing sandwiches, ice cream and drinks. And then you have this restaurant. And then there's an outdoor, like, vendor type of building that you can get. Whoops. I don't know why they have that light on, unless they're just trying to do it on the display, or unless somebody was doing a photo shoot. I'm not sure, because these buildings are used for so many different things. But I'm going to come here and go off. And I don't know what this gadget is. I have never seen that before, so I cannot tell you what that is. But, yeah. I wish that, I don't know if I'm getting good lighting on that or not. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to be curious. I don't know what this is. Maybe you would know what this is. Some kind of electronic gadget. Let me know in comments if you happen to see one of those before and you happen to know what it is. I would appreciate you telling me. And then I'll know the rest of the story. Yeah, this would be open to rent Life Vest and to get help to get out on the boat if it was open. Okay, and then this is the museum portion of this building. Look at those lights. Those are so cool. Sorry, I'm easily entertained. I love that hanging staircase with nothing underneath. See, that's my style right there. I've created this floating house on my Sims video, and it's technically not floating, but it appears to be, and I just think it's cool. Other people might think I'm a bit odd, and that's okay, because maybe I am, but I'm me, and that's who I am. And so, if you like museum type things, historical, antique, stuff like that, I think you'll probably like this building. Lots of cool stuff. It's got clocks up there and all kinds of instruments and just a whole bunch of whatnots and whatnots. They got a children's cabinet, office of custodian of collections if you want to donate something. Look at this. This is under Ian. Look, how cool is this? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now you know. I hope I have enough video footage for this to open all of these up. I think they've recently added this. I don't remember this. Look at that. That's little art knickknackies, antique knickknackies, and they're alphabeticalized. The store don't want to shut. Look at that. How cool is that? Yay! like a little kid. I gotta look in every drawer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the detail. 1944. No. That dog. Oh my goodness. Look at those little shoes. Those are real shoes. Look at those little flip-flops. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Oh my goodness, you ever remember those old puppet things? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Those were instruments. Oh my word. Pretty rocks. Okay, comment if you like rocks. Which is your pretty one? What's your favorite one in here? Oh my goodness. I think I like that one. But I really like that one. Oh my goodness. I can't pick. Wolverine shoe grease. What? Heckerstonian Middle School. Back in the day. Old knobs. Look at that doll. It looks like it's made out of a washcloth. People still make doll clothes out of washcloths. Even make animal or plushies out of washcloths. Oh, that's totally a knick-knack game thing there. I love that. That is so cool. Okay. And that concludes the children's cabinet tour. Oh, I think it should be said all age friendly. Some history pictures for Tulsa. Sorry, I don't have that much storage. I can't do too much detail. Look at those old-time plushies. Do you ever remember having one like that? And that's a whole lot of busts. What? All these books. Okay, that's different. Look at that. Sure. Oh, look at the corals. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the shells. I love seashells. Mystery question. Where did I grow up? My early childhood? California. That's right. I was a Navy kid, and so oceans were my first exposure to water. Yeah, look at those. Those are so pretty. Sorry about all the lighting and reflection. There's just so much stuff. They don't even have enough room. Antiques. I'm not a big knick-knack person, but I do appreciate looking at antiques. Look at that. Look at those bells. Oh my goodness, that's an actual sled. What? And those are actual cactuses, I believe. I'm messing around with that. I have to go like this. Because they don't even leave the ceiling out. Look at that gator up there like that. What? That's a cool light. It's like a dark purple. Oh, wow. Glow in the dark. Oh, I must have missed this before. Never noticed this nook. Glow in the dark stuff. I'm trying to show you everything. Y'all should come to the gathering place. If you ever come through the Midwest, stop into the gathering place. Look at that. These are like stuff from the past. Look, Fruit Loops, Cheerios, cereals from the past. What is this? What is this? That's wild. Food. Preserved. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I guess they're just like things like those are probably candles. I had someone who made candles and he donated some candles to my charity animal rescue thing that I do. Look at that. That's crazy. And the bottomless stairs that I love. Old tools. Look at that. Uh-oh, guys. There's more drawers. Okay. Hang on. Community cabinet. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Sealed President of the United States. That's a pack of cigarettes. President's cigarettes from I don't know when. They should have something marking where that came from. Look at that little notepad. Boomer, Sooner. Look at the little Oscar Mayer Wiener stuff. Heilsberg diamonds. Souvenirs of the past. That's cool. That's a candle. How cool. Uh-oh, 4-leaf clovers. Look at that. Ew, communism stuff preserved? What's up with that? I guess, I don't know where that's from. What the heck? Oh, I guess those are Russian. Okay, that's different. Oh, some sports cards. Speaking of which, I have antique sports cards I give away in my giveaway. So if you're interested and want to be included in that giveaway, speak up. Souvenirs. American Maple Yo-Yo. Look at those old time glasses. You know, people would wear these today. You remember the Chinese jacks? I think that's what those are. Oh my gosh, look at this old time staple. Oh, that's funny. You know, people wear those today. They saved a bug. It's a locust. Comment which one of these drawers did you like the most? Look at the knickknacks. What? Pimento slice? No, it's pimientos sliced. Look at that. You think that these things that they have, those are like kids' toys have now? That's from the past. Did you know that? Clay things. I've done that with my pets. And look, that's cool. Jewish stuff. Look, like the first mouse era. Those are probably from the 80s, maybe early 90s. Remember when the Smileys first came out? Well, there you go. And this is the last drawer. Remember the early emojis? More drawers. You'll have to pause to look. Look at those. These old books and old pictures. TULSA, Oklahoma's 50th anniversary, Golden Jubilee. I have no idea who these people are, but I'm sure they're there for a reason. More antique pictures. Look at that old pen. Guys, a drawer of flashlights. How cool is that? A drawer of flashlights. Look at the little dollies. Anybody remember those? Look, antique locks. Oh, more antique books. Look at the price. It's $1. And I'm going to be done in here, and I'm going to go up to the lodge and have to cut this short. But there's so much more to see of this park. I just don't have the energy to go to all the areas. But go on the website and check it out. And definitely come here if you've never been here before. I hope that you will. Please let me know if you do. Some of these dogs here in the park. That's what you hear, the panting. I don't want to show them people in the video, but... So, yeah, Wednesdays is dog day in the park. And if you have a service dog, of course, welcome. Oh my goodness, at Christmas time, they have musicians that carol through the park. They have musicians that set up and have free concerts. They decorate all these trees with lights. It is so beautiful. It does say caution, surfaces may be hot, shoes are strongly recommended. Area closes at sunset. I don't know if this mulch seems like it's new. They used to have gravel, but this is probably easier for me with the walker to walk on than the gravel. But here is the string line. I wanted to go here and show you. And so this type of, this is like, it's not concrete, it's like cushion. If you were to fall here, it would be like falling on a bed. It's that soft. It's almost hard to walk on. But this is the string line swing. It's so cool. All ages are welcome. Look at this little feller. He's just so cute. He's just so cute. Hi, squirrel. How are you doing today? Huh? Sorry, I ain't got nothing to feed you with. Bye. Little bird in there. Hello, birdie. There's a lot of birds up in here. And again, the springtime when there are so many flowers, this place is just, it's like a botanical garden. It's just filled with many, many flowers. Right now it's late summer, so you know, you're not going to see as many flowers. The bloom's past. Love that evergreen.